Do you ever wonder why you're losing range of motion in your neck and or shoulder? I'll tell you, it might have to do with postural alignment. So many of us are hunched over all day on our couches, in our cars, at our computers, at our desks, watching TV. And when the joint is compromised like that, it can't move optimally. Postural alignment gives us stability so that we can have mobility, right? Joints sitting on top of each other, and then they can swivel properly, right? And I'll show you. Go ahead, round your shoulders. Go ahead and go into that position we love so much, just hunching forward. I'm all rounded, shoulder forward. Now, try to raise your arm up over your head. That's all I got. What about you? I got about, 90 degrees. I can only go halfway. It actually, it's like a hard stop right here. It can't go any farther. So drop your arm and now try sitting up nice and tall, stacking your spine, one vertebra on top of the other. Shoulders are back and down and relaxed, and you feel tall. There's a string attached to the top of your head, and someone up on the ceiling or in the sky is pulling you up on that string and tractioning the whole spine, giving lots of space. And in this nice, tall, long position, try lifting your arm up overhead. And notice if there's a difference. All of a sudden now, with your rib cage on top and your shoulder relaxed in its proper place on your rib cage, you can now go all the way up to the ceiling, or at least probably a lot farther than you went before, yeah? So gently let it down. We're gonna slouch again. So go ahead, forward, and do that nice like little chin jut that we do, right? So if we're rounded like this is why we do that. If we're rounded, if the spine continued in that curve, we would be looking at the floor. But in order to see ahead, we have to do this. Now we have that forward head thing, and you know that bone that gets so prominent back there, and then you get like a hump there. A lot of people, when they get older, have that. This is what we want to avoid. But right now, go ahead and do that. Do that posture. Stick that neck out, rounded shoulders, chin forward, forward head. All right. Go ahead and rotate your head. So look to the right, see how far you go. I'm stopping maybe at 45 degrees, can't go any farther. Come center, go the other way. Yep. Not only does it stop early, but it doesn't feel good. I don't know if you have this, but it like feels like something's pinching, like it's almost like a vertebra wants to clamp down on my nerve root there. It's not a very pleasant feeling. All right, sit up straight. Breathe, because when we sit up, we can finally fill our lungs. Imagine. Nice tall spine, string pulling us up, shoulders back and down. Chin is now in towards the chest, not out here, but in towards the chest, so that your neck can be a continuation of your spine straight up to the sky. Why don't we move our necks? Let's rotate one way. Oh, look at that. I can even start to see behind me. What do you know? How about you? Tell me in the comments. And the other way. Well, I don't go quite as far this way, but that's because of my own restrictions, but I'm still way farther than I was with that hunched forward head position. You see what I mean? So be really aware. Be aware of your posture. Don't get stuck in those positions, because the more you're in them, the more the body is going to start to form that position. Like the fascia starts to change, and then the bone structure. We don't want that. So keep reminding yourself of that upward posture. I've got other videos on posture, so check that out on how to get better alignment, how to visualize better alignment, and that way you can have mobility, you can have your full range of motion. You can dance. You can reach up and get something from a high shelf. You can reach down and pick up a baby. Whatever it is, you can move. And that is so important because moving is living. Seriously, we gotta move. So if you like this video and it helped you out, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, share, comment, all the stuff, and I'll see you soon.